Hey Shane, I'm at your website and I wanted to show you some things to improve your rankings. More importantly, I wanted to show you how to improve those rankings. So I'm going to take your website URL, which is located here. I want to take it over to rankdaddy.com SEO scan. I already ran a scan, but I'm going to do it again. Then come over to this tool and put in your URL so you can analyze it. Okay. And what we're going to do today is we're going to check your H1 tag and your metadata description. So the heading is one of the main things that Google looks at to determine what your site is about. So I'm going to go over to your site and I wanted to show you here. So on the scanner it says that you have an H1 tag and it's obviously too long. It's not showing up here. What's showing up as your H1 tag when you go to your site is this picture here. Suit up just like you make a statement. So if Google knows what your site is about, then they know what to rank it for. Right now, with this picture being in this position, Google has no idea that you are trying to rank for upscale men's fashion. It doesn't even see you. Okay? So if we go over here to SEO Scanner, it says you have a title tag, it's too long, and the optimal length is between 10 to 70 characters. So even if you were trying to rank for these different things, because the title tag is too long, it won't even fit on the page. So it's not telling Google anything, and all that is coming up is a picture, right? And so if you take a look back at your page, the H1 is like the main heading on your website, which would be, in this case, suit packages starting at $150, tuxedo rentals, $69, upscale men's fashion, men's clothing, and then the rest of the words here. First thing Google sees on your page to know what it's about, right? And so because it's too long, Google is not even seeing it. So now I want to talk to you about the meta description. So you have a meta description, and so your meta description pretty much goes hand in hand with your H1. It's like when you do a Google search, and I did one for men's upscale fashions. So I want to do it again. I'm going to do Richmond, Virginia, men's upscale fashion. Okay. And so these are the top competitors, right? And the top competitors are talking about this, and that's why they're in the top position. So if you take a look here, and we're actually in Bing. Let's go to Google. So we're going to do men's, Richmond, Virginia, men's upscale fashion. And so the metadata you would see here. This is the metadata. And so the metadata is basically going hand in hand to tell also, Google what your site is about. And so these particular people have put information to let them know, like finds men's luxury designer, clothing, high-end male fashion. And so they're in the top position because that is what they're ranking for. So when we pull yours, it's not really found anywhere in Google for men's upscale fashion or whatever keywords you have. So right now, it's actually saying upscale men's fashion, find the best menswear business and fashion designer, men's suit, pants, ties, sports coats, blazers, shoes, tuxedo, outerwear, men's hat. So it's stuffed, okay? And so I bet $1,000 if you Googled this meta title, which is upscale men's fashion, find the best menswear business, fashion designer, men in suits, this stuffed keyword title, you'll be in the #1 spot because Google sees that and they think that's what your page is about. So if somebody ever worked with Google, then you can rank number one. But obviously, no one is going to know when they're looking for men's Richmond, Virginia, men's upscale fashion. They're not going to know to Google that. They're going to Google Richmond, Virginia, men's upscale fashion, or whatever area you serve, and men's upscale fashion, fine clothes, things like that. So just a couple of things to help you see. And you want to check your ranking, right? So most people, including myself, most business owners, I myself made the same mistake. You'll Google your company keyword, look for yourself, finally find yourself on page 3 or whatever. Then as weeks go by, you keep checking the same keyword, city, state, men's upscale fashion, or men's fine clothing. And so you want to use a third-party tool. We use SERCtrack.io. And so I already ran as you see, your website. Not in the top 3, not in the top 10, not in the top 50, not in the top 100 for any of these keywords that you're looking to rank for. And so I pulled the report, and you see it here. So you're currently not ranking for anything at the moment, as of August 27, 2020, right? So you can get a free subscription, and I logged in already, but the keywords that you're currently trying to rank for, it will check every single day. Right now, you're not ranked for any of these keywords. Fine men's clothing, men's upscale clothing, best menswear, fashion designer, men's suits. That will change super fast, like within days, once you add your H1 and your metadata based on whatever your main keywords are. Okay? And we can fix all that for you. It's what we do. That's why we're reaching out to you. So we can fix your website, make it more appealing, but more importantly, get you ranked so you get more business. Okay? And so I see on your website you do other things. You sell other things such as sports coats, formal wear, shoes, outerwear. You have children's suits. You do wedding packages, things of that nature. So if you have any questions, just reply to email. And thanks for your time.